minute, don't know. Got a minute of your time. Got a minute of your.
First job gotta live right, and I'm never gonna let you out of my side. I've been knocked out, was a nice try, but I guess I get to keep my head on this time. God of the creation, the relations I've got, the only one that keeps me safe, the only one you should trust. For sure, it ain't right that I have checked the speck of dust from all of its sides. Fall down, that from my height, cause I didn't see the plank I have in my eye. In yourself when no one's to be found, what keeps you eased out, what takes you off your mind. Yes, you want this, I want this, everybody in this, we should have it. Stop illusions, it's in your hands, show yourself, reveal it to them. Take the time to recognize it.
You're good? You ready? Hey everyone, welcome to our podcast From Vision to Success.
Welcome from vision to success, people.
Where we discuss everything from the beginnings to the ends to the messy middle.
Maria's favorite.
That is my favorite. It's messy, all right.
Yeah, you're going through some messy stuff. I'm going through some messy stuff too now.
When are we not going through some messy stuff?
Yeah.
Our whole life is messy.
I know. Actually, my messy is scary messy now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you care to share?
Nope.
Or is that... Yeah.
No, we're not playing that train game anymore.
He's like, every time I play it, I get burned.
Every time.
Have you ever wondered why you get burned every time you like share things?
Is
Is it the other person's fault, or is it maybe like
what do you mean?
like okay? So tell me, like, have you ever wondered why when you share things you're the one that gets burned?
So I know. Okay, so it's interesting you're saying that because I know that I'm a punching bag.
Okay.
Right? And so it's what I call people that, you can easily joke around with, and then you're like, and know that they can take it. Like
Okay.
a punching bag can take it.
Okay.
I don't care how hard you kick or punch, a punching bag can take it, right?
Okay.
I know that I'm that punching bag. And actually, funny enough, I like being that punching bag because in high school I wasn't. I was so sensitive. People would say stuff.
And then you'd like go home and cry.
Yeah, I would go home and cry.
Or you like fight people? Would you fight people or just cry? Or
Uh,
a little of both?
I
Cry
would,
fight.
I would just my bunch of pillows.
That's all right. We all have our journeys.
No, I just went home and I would just be like, frig, nobody likes me, right? And I hated that feeling. And so I was like, man, like I can't be like this. If people want to joke around with me, let them joke around with me. Stop taking things so personal, right? And so
If something goes too far, though, do you tell people like, hey, that's like...
No.
Really?
Yeah, I hate making people feel bad.
Why? You should tell people if something like goes too far, though,
No,
right?
because then it's okay. I want grace, so I gave grace. And so it's like, they probably didn't
Is
mean
it
it like
grace
that.
or is it the conflict that you want to avoid?
Yes.
A little of both? A little. And we're
Yes.
calling it grace, but really it's the conflict.
Yeah, the conflict and the grace and whatever. And so then, yeah. So now, and remember that thing that I was telling you about, like my circle's very, very small. Mm-hmm. And so...
I think that's why your circle's so small.
Yeah, I hate opening up to people and being disappointed and just like...
But isn't that the normal part of like friendships? Like sometimes I think it's normal.
I don't think it's...
I think it's normal because disappointment comes from expectations, right? And that's the thing. Like we put it, like sometimes inadvertently, without knowing or without realizing, or subconsciously, we put expectations of people, and then sometimes when they don't fulfill those expectations, we feel disappointed. I think it's a normal part of life.
I agree with 100%. I agree with that.
But you're like not with my circle.
No. I agree with that. No. I don't even think even with...
I think it's just normal part of human beings, right? I think it's a normal part. I don't know if you think so, but I'm like, I think it's normal. Sometimes we're disappointed with our kids. Sometimes we're disappointed with like the people we're around. Sometimes we're disappointed at church with church leadership, right? And then I think at the same token, we probably disappoint people as well because, it's built on expectations.
Yeah. And that's fine. And then when it... You're
He's
right.
like-
No,
he's
she's
like,
right.
it's
She's
fine.
1,000% right.
Whenever he says it's fine, it's like, let me just dismiss it.
No, let me...
Or anyway. So what were you saying? I didn't hear what you said. Anyway, go on.
First of all, I haven't been able to get one word out. So, are you done?
I'm done. Yes.
So, when it comes to Yeah, no, it's just one of those things. Like, I say that, anyways. Listen, I'm a hot mess. I am a mixture of both worlds, and I don't even know where I'm at right now. And there's a lot of stuff that's even currently like that's happening.
Okay.
Right now.
That you just feel like you're in turmoil?
Yeah,
Chaos
I
inside?
might be losing a contract, a pretty big contract.
Oh, boo.
Yeah.
Oh, my
and
gosh.
so that anyway, so that's got me like it's got me sad. And I have to like be like, okay, there's a reason why things are happening.
I'm so sorry.
And then anyways, yeah.
Oh my gosh, Miguel, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
It
Things
sucks
happen.
though, right? It stings.
It does sting.
I feel it. Like as you're sharing it with me, I feel like my heart stings.
Yeah, and especially when you don't when there's no reason why.
Oh, that's the worst. So did you ask clarification or
No,
like
I haven't asked.
Are you willing to ask or is that too uncomfortable?
I don't know where I'm at. You know, there's like when you get things like this that happened,
Okay.
you go through a range of emotions, right? What is happening here? Isla. So this is Isla calling me. Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't. Okay.
Go ahead.
Hello, Isla. Yeah. What? Oh, you guys got accepted.
Congrats, girls! Oh my gosh, you got
So
accepted
you're on
to
the podcast
Mayfield.
right now. Hang on
Oh
one
my
second.
gosh.
Hang on 1 second.
No, Dad.
Yeah.
You can't post this on the podcast. Wait, I need to talk to you privately.
Oh, Okay, go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, I'm off right now. Sorry, guys. I'm on the podcast. My daughter's calling. Yes. And she just hung up.
And she was like, you know what? You're not. Oh my gosh, congrats. That's so amazing.
Yeah, so she was struggling because
Did both of the twins apply for
yeah.
Mayfield?
So I don't know if Vita. I don't know what she's talking. So the Mayfield applications went out, or the acceptance letters went out, and both the girls didn't get.
Okay.
Right, and so then we're like, oh shoot, maybe they're on the. Anyway, so it was a weekend of emotions.
I
and
feel
then
it.
She just messaged me, but I don't know if Vita got.
Why don't you text Vita just to find out?
She says here, Vita hasn't gotten hers yet. So that's
Oh
what
my
she
gosh.
said.
Okay. So that's probably
So-
why she didn't want to do it on the podcast, right?
Okay. So going back to what I was saying, so receiving news like this,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like losing a big contract, what it is, it's a pretty big contract. You're and again, it's maybe. I still don't know, right? We're still like
In
in
communication.
communications. There's a lot of emotions
Yeah.
that go through. There's like sad, why me, anger, not so much anger, but like curiosity. So there's like 1,000 different emotions. I can't even put names to it.
Mm-hmm.
But out of all of them, the one that's taking precedence is curiosity. Like why?
Okay, that's good. That's
Right.
good.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
why in a good sense, as in it's like, let me find out so I can, if it is something that I can avoid in the future, I can
Yeah.
do, or kind of like why me?
Yeah.
Kind of like which
Yeah,
why do
yeah.
you feel like it is?
No, not why me. Like why am I losing it?
Okay.
And so
Okay.
then that way I can fix it and make it better. But yeah, so it's a lot of interesting. And then I teach Sunday school at the church, and so we talked about
Enoch?
being called to
Okay.
hard things,
Yeah.
and so just how Enoch relied on the Lord so much. Anyway, so I've been like doing a lot of soul searching and a lot of like, okay, I gotta really stay grounded. And then I messaged one friend, and she was just like, she's like, listen, you're the king of positivity. You're gonna figure things out. And I'm like, yes, but then there's like, and I know I'm all over the place with this story, so I apologize. But the one thing that really came to my mind that I'm really, really self-conscious about right now is my cortisol levels.
Okay.
Nothing good can come from really, really high levels of cortisol.
Cortisol is a stress hormone, so
Yeah.
it heightens whenever you're under stress or like going through things.
Yeah, and so so cortisol, it's good and bad. Like it's good because it keeps you on your toes, right? When basketball players or athletes go and play, their cortisol levels are high, really, really high, and it's just there's more blood that runs, less blood to the brain and more blood to the limbs, that allows them to jump faster, run higher, throw faster, whatever. And then as soon as the game is done, that cortisol level leaves, right? And so then you reset and you go back to normal. That's a good system. The problem is that when the cortisol stays in your body, and there's nothing that you're doing. There's nothing there in the blood, and the cortisol levels are just there, remaining level, and that can lead to some sicknesses in your body and your mental health. It can deteriorate your tissues, and it's actually quite bad, right?
Okay. So you're worried about
So
that?
I'm worried about that. I'm worried that my cortisol levels are really, really, really high,
Okay.
and I can't find ways. I found one way at night to get rid of it, but it's so interesting because being in this position of like coaching and stuff like that, you become self-aware. And so I became really, really self-aware of, okay, my cortisol levels are really high. My heart beats racing. I can't breathe. My mind is racing. I got to figure out a way, and I can't sleep at night. If I'm not sleeping at night, then I'm just like, whatever. Anyways, so I found one way to sleep better at night, and so that's helping.
Melatonin?
No, I'm immune to that. So I pop him in like Skittles. Nothing. I'm okay with
Nothing
that.
happens. Like
Yeah,
whole
nothing-
bottle, you're like wide-eyed.
Nothing happened. Melatonin. Me and melatonin. I laugh at melatonin. It was,
Laugh at the face of melatonin.
it's like, what are you doing by my bedside?
So what are you doing to help you sleep better?
Music.
Yeah. Music has a really great effect in the body.
Yeah. So I just lay down, one ear pod in,
Yeah.
and then I just I try to do two, but then like with the pillow it
Yeah.
hurts, right? So I just one ear pod in, and I listen to slow music. That's slow Spanish music from me when I was growing up.
Oh, nice.
So a lot of ballads. And so my mind goes to my youth time. My mind goes, and in my mind I'm singing those songs, and you know, Ricardo Monterrosa, like, you know, all those guys, Julio Iglesias, and so I'm singing, and then until I fall asleep.
That's so good, though.
So, yeah.
That you found something that's
Yeah,
working.
So
I think in this season of your life, though, it's quite normal to have those feelings. I think about like stressful times that I've gone in my life, and I think about that not all the feelings get taken away, but the sting of them get taken away.
Yeah.
Right? So you may have to go through these hard feelings for a while.
Yeah.
You won't be at full capacity with them because the sting will go away.
Right.
But at some point you will work through them.
Right.
But sometimes it just takes time. Which I think that's part of the messy, sucky middle, that we want to rush through feelings. We want to feel back again. Especially like you said, when you're in a position where you're positive, when you're motivational, when you're a mentor, when you're a coach, that you're like, hey, like, I just want to work through it. Like, I want to white knuckle it because I know what it feels to feel good. And in reality, no one can feel good 100% of the time.
But here's the thing is, it's so yes, 1,000% everything you're saying.
Oh, Mike
crossword
says,
puzzle.
yeah. Mike does crossword puzzles every night. He's like,
No, and for me, so it's music. Right before bedtime is Law and Order now.
that cannot be decreasing your cortisol.
It is decreasing. I'm telling you, my mind, it's anything. So listen.
Your mind is numb. That's what's happening.
That's fine. I'm okay. I'm not
like-
thinking about the problem. Yeah, for Mike, it's crossword puzzles. For me,
you,
at
it's
night,
Law and Order.
it's Law and Order
Some
SVU.
murders.
Take a look at some murders. No, but it's
Yeah.
literally, and so when and this is the thing about cortisol levels, right? Whatever you think of grows. So if your mind is always on the problem, and that's all you're thinking about, and
Like
you're
for
eating,
you, is the cortisol problem that you're like focusing on, so it's growing.
yeah, like it's one of these vicious circles. So
Yeah.
so the more you watch, and the more you're sitting down, or so the more you're like thinking, eating, and you can't stop thinking about it. You're driving, you're thinking about it, whatever, and those when the cortisol levels increases. So you got to do anything and everything possible to think of something else to decrease the cortisol levels, right?
Okay.
So for me, Law and Order SVU, I'm on
Listen.
season 23.
You got to do what you got to do. For me, it's K-dramas. So who am I to judge? When I'm highly stressed in a stressful situation, I numb myself out with K-dramas. So
Yeah, so that's interesting. But going back to your other point about trying to white knuckle it, I feel the sense of responsibilities because I still have bookings.
well, you still show up for your bookings, but I think like between your bookings, you're allowed to feel everything that you're feeling.
Yeah, no, I know, but I have to be able to.
Turn it on.
I have to, because after this I have a booking.
Yeah.
Right? It's not where we were going on Impact, somewhere else. But it's these 7s and 8s just waiting for me
Yeah.
to come deliver some positivity and some like good messaging, and I can't be going in like whatever. So then the brand depletes, and then me as how I'm being seen as a mentor. Anyways, so I'm just going through all of these different things. It's very interesting.
Can I give you a thought real quick though?
Yeah. Oh, Wendy Hill. Hey, how are you?
Maybe she's giving you access to some like, a playlist. I want to check out that playlist.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think it's so powerful with the power of vulnerability, where you're able. I truly believe that hard situations and the times that we feel depleted and everything like do really empower us to connect with other people.
Yeah.
So even the fact that it sucks that you're going like all the feelings and everything that's happening, but I'm like, that potentially could be your secret power right now to be able to connect and empathize and be like, hey guys, like, I'm supposed to be this like positive person that comes and shows up, but I myself are going through these things, and these are the things that I'm doing, right? Because life is not going to be easy. Like, and I think it's fantastic, especially for you, right? Because I'm like, I always think if a person is seen as, always happy, always this, then they become unattainable. Then people are like, oh my gosh, Miguel, I could never be like you. I could never be as positive as you. But when people see you being human, then they're like, hey, if he's able to get through it, I can get through it. It's
Relatable.
Yes.
English, second language.
I'm like, anyway, so I'm like, I think as sucky as it is, I'm like, I think it's going to be a powerful tool if you use it wisely, even within what you're doing. And you can still be highly motivational. You can still connect. You can still empower.
Yeah.
But kind of empower from where you're at, too.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, just a thought.
Just a thought. I mean, this is what happens when you're in the limelight. You become a target for many. I'm just
tell them, Miguel. Like, listen,
I'm just
you're just so popular, right? Like everybody has a target on your back.
It's celebrity status. What can I do? What can I say?
Listen.
Anyways, yeah. So, but it's interesting we're talking about all of this because again, I think our conversations always leads back to the principle that we're about to discuss, which is the quitter's mentality.
Yeah, it's so great. Like when I was reading, Miguel does a little bit of research and then he sends it to me and then we talk about it. And a lot of the stuff that I was reading, I'm like, man, I think these are things that I need to hear myself. That I was like, oh dang.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to dig into today's podcast.
Yeah. So this is a 4-part mini series that we have, and then go check out the other 2, which we have, and then today's number 3, and then next Monday we'll be discussing number 4. But for this one, number 3. It is, and I'll tell you right now, let me just pull it up here. 3, 2, 1. It is people in January. I know that we've missed 2. We missed 2, right?
Yes, 2 podcasts. 2 podcasts? Or like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, we missed.
We missed 1, and then last week I was unable to come because of the weather. So 2.
Yeah.
So we did one
yeah.
at the beginning, and I think then we skipped 1, then we did 1, and then we skipped 1, and now we're back.
Yeah. And so January tends to be the quitter's month.
Yeah.
Specifically.
We almost quit, guys. Just kidding. But we're back. Clearly, we haven't quit. Anyway, go on. It's fine. Go on.
We're not talking about this.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. We're not
good.
You're good? Okay. We're good, people.
We're good. Just disconnect. There's like a little camera and nobody's talking to each other. I just walk out. Literally, guys, we didn't even communicate this morning. I just sat down, and then as soon as the timer went on for going on the podcast, I was like, all right. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Anyway, go on.
It's so awkward. Okay.
I'm not
ready?
awkward.
No, of course not. Okay, ready? Here we go. So there were a bunch of things that people set as goals: growth, education, fitness, diet, learning, finances, and we found a study that says anywhere between 2 to 3 weeks tends to be like the quitter's phase.
Yeah.
By the 3rd week, by the 3rd Friday of the month of January, 80% of all new goals have people abandoned.
It's called the quitter. What is it? Quitter's Friday?
So the 2nd Friday is called the Quitter's Friday.
What goals have you quit on this? Do you have any goals that you're struggling?
No, I've been good because of this podcast, and I've become more mindful. I've been like, okay, I gotta be consistent. So no, I haven't quit.
That's amazing.
Have you?
Yeah. No. It's not quit. I like you're in inner turmoil. I also feel a little bit in inner turmoil, and I think my goals are the ones that have taken like a bit of a deep dive, right?
So you've been not that you've quit, but you've been
I haven't quit. Like I still do my daily habits. Like there's daily habits that are ingrained in me that I'll still work out. I'll do my morning routine. I'll do all these things. But there was a plan to level up my fitness, to level up my nutrition, and that I have not done.
Are you still doing 72 hard?
72 hard? Is that what you call it? 75 hard. No, are you kidding me? 75 hard. I hate this program so 75
much.
hard.
Apparently it's good, and I can't say I hate it because hate it's a strong word.
A lot of people love
it.
I have loved it. I have done it several times successfully. Can I tell you? I have failed the last 3 times. The first time, I can't remember how long ago I started it, and I got to like 27 days. And then after that, I don't know, I probably just quit.
and you have to, and if you stop, you have to reset.
Exactly.
What the freak, man?
Exactly. So I think it's having done it before and knowing how amazing the potential is that you could feel. Like I want to wake up in the morning and feel incredible how I was when I was eating clean and being mindful of my, like all the things that I was being mindful, and not feel ragged. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and I legit feel ragged. And it's because I've been stress eating a little bit, so.
So my diet has gone better.
Has gotten better. See, I'm like, that's good. And that's what you need, especially in this season of high stress. You need to take care of your body. Oh, I, however, have not.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, my season is do as I say, not as I do. I'm just kidding. I'm also working on getting better.
But so in the past, we've been talking about a couple of different things. Today, specifically, we're going to talking about like financial goals people have quit on, and also learning goals. So sometimes you'll have like, I want to read a book a week or a book a month, and then somebody steals your book, and then you feel deflated.
And then like it like challenges you for 3 years because it's hard. Did you start reading it already?
Yeah.
What page are you on?
No.
Let's ask him. Every podcast, ask him. Or actually, if you're out there and you see this man in person, ask him how his book is going and what page he's on and what he's learned. And don't let him just tell you some random things.
Ask me, and I will tell you. I will quote the page, the number.
He's really good at pulling information out of his butt. Just be mindful of that. But if you really look at him, if he is and he's not sure, he'll just start laughing.
That's not true. Listen, you asked me, you questioned me. I got you. I know what I'm talking about. But anyways, going back to this podcast. Is it getting hot in here?
He's chewing his nails. He's scratching. You see him sweating. His head is moisture.
So
anyway, sorry, go on.
We went to chat and we asked chat, when it comes to financial goals and learning goals, what are some reasons? What are some key talking points? And chat actually pumped out five possible reasons or 5 possible talking points. So we're going to read all 5 and let me know which one stands out for you the most. Okay. So avoidance is emotional, non-logical. Mm-hmm. Love that. Mm-hmm. Shame keeps people stuck and silent. Mm-hmm. That's going to hurt, especially when it comes to finance. Shame, telling people that you don't have any money. And then it's just you're just quiet and it's just you're suffering in silence. Anyway.
Well, yeah, because you don't want to, I'm that has to be one of the hardest things to tell people, you're either severely in debt or you can't afford your bills or things are happening, right?
Yeah, for sure. Learning is empowerment, not proof of worth. Mm-hmm. Small systems reduce overwhelm and decision fatigue.
I love that one.
And number 5, curiosity is the antidote to fear. Mm-hmm. So curiosity is the antidote to fear. What stands out? Okay,
there's 2 that stand out for me, I think. Okay. I like the one that said, well, there's really 3. I really do like the first one. Avoidance is emotional, not logical.
Yeah.
So avoiding it is not that you're not going to understand. It's not that you're not capable of understanding, but it's an emotional feel. It's unlogical. And even when you tell people, they won't get it because it's emotional, right?
Yeah.
But I really, really like shame. Shame keeps people stuck and silent, right? And it says that somehow is attached to your self-worth. I should know better. I should do better. Like, how many times do I have to go through this? Why do I keep making this mistake? And I think with regards to that, when I see that, I'm like, I feel like I have some shame in like certain parts of my life, not necessarily in the financial part, but in some learning goals.
Like friendships and podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad. Oops, that's
Guys,
my outside voice.
Listen, you
my
like
outside
I love
voice.
it when you do things like that because then people see the passive aggressiveness that you have.
And it's not passive. It was just no, it wasn't passive aggressive. It was just
I love it. Please keep doing it.
it was my outside voice coming out, and when it shouldn't have.
Listen, I love it. I personally love it. Just keep at it.
I'm not passive aggressive.
Okay.
Just saying.
I always say actions speak louder than words, so I don't know. Anyway. See, and then you wonder why people are always against you.
I know.
I'm like, you open your mouth. That's why people are against you.
I'm okay with being go. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, let me get back. So I like that. So that number 2, and then the last one I really like is small systems reduce overwhelm and decision fatigue. Because it's not about willpower. All of us have a finite amount of willpower.
Yeah.
But if you have systems or you have habits or things that you're like, okay, on this day I do this, or
Yeah.
or on this day I do that, or automate things. Like for instance, if you're saving and you automate it and you just make it automatic so you don't even see it, it reduces the decision fatigue. It reduces you having to like go into your app and change it or like doing stuff yourself, right?
Yeah. So it says here like doing something simple habits like 10-minute check-ins, auto transfers, single learning resources. This is very interesting. We're in the world of information now.
Yeah, and it's
We're
even
in the
harder.
era. Oh my gosh.
It causes decision paralysis. I don't know if that's how you say it, paralysis.
It isn't, but
Anyway,
paralysis.
but there we go.
Oh.
You said it. You said it.
My English is good.
It's a decision. Say it.
My decision.
No. Say, I'll just say decision and then you say the second word. So it causes decision.
Paralysis. No.
Anyway.
Paralysis.
Yes, but it does that because we have so much information at our fingertips.
Yeah. Can I tell you it's interesting because so we're starting to pump out our gear, right? To help support and sponsor schools. So for those who don't know, I've brought in my son. He's helping me with the business, kind of like the back end.
He's like, I would have to say that he's probably your son that's most like you.
Yeah.
Like in personality and in vision.
Yeah.
Right? Like you have other children that
Yeah.
look like you or are as funny as you and like but with regards to your vision and
it's
how
him.
you see the world is definitely Sad. Shout out to Sad.
Yeah, definitely.
He's awesome.
Yeah, and so one of the things that we're doing when you buy a shirt or a sweater, 100% of all the profit. So we recover cost, like the company. So we have to buy the material, we have to buy the print, and then the press and all that stuff. So after we've paid our cost, so no profit, 100% of the profit goes towards sponsoring a school.
That's amazing.
Sometimes schools don't have enough funds to bring in people like me or others for like a mental health day, and helping students, just have good mental health. And so we started this last year and it went very well. We were able to sponsor about 3 schools last year.
That's amazing.
So we're excited. And so one thing that we've been trying to get better at is advertising on Meta, Instagram and thing, right? So when you start doing research, everybody has a technique.
It's overwhelming, right?
Everyone and their mother and their grandmother and their dog walker has a technique in how to maximize your Meta accounts. This was overwhelming.
So how did you decide? Like, what did you do?
It was this. It was a single learning source.
Okay.
I just decided to pick one person, and actually now I'm looking at another person. But before I had 30 people that I was learning from, and some of them, they contradicted each other. And so it threw me in a world when I was like, I don't even want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
Right? And so it's like, forget this. I'm gonna pick a female. I'm gonna pick a male.
Okay.
Right? And leaders in their industries and whatever. The reason why I like these people is they were willing to put up their bank accounts on the internet, saying, look. And this one guy, he's like, I spent $100,000 on advertising.
Okay.
Right? And I made 120.
Okay.
And so I made 20,000. So
Okay.
I didn't. And a lot of people say, "Oh, I made 120,000."
As opposed to actually telling you the cost that it cost them, because you know what, ads are not like cheap.
They're not cheap.
Exactly. You're paying.
They've been draining my account, right?
Oh my god.
And so here I was. I was like, "Freak!" Like, I'm spending all this money on ads, and then I found this guy, and he's like, yeah, it costs money. He goes, but if you're consistent, here's the final number. And then he even showed the growth and the dips, and this week I lost money, this week I made money, and then it just balances out, right? And he shows you how to balance it out. So I was like, okay, this guy's speaking to me, right?
Okay.
And then so these girl and a boy, but it was like there were so many people that I was trying to learn from. It just messed my entire ecosystem and my mindset. The one that I like is the first one and the fifth one. So the first one is avoidance is emotional, not logical.
All right, let's talk about that. Why do you like it?
Well, because this is what I went through this week.
Yeah. Oh, with everything that's going on right now.
I'm not going to lie to you right now. I was willing to shut this whole thing down. MTC life. Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, my gosh, my God. I'm so sorry. It must have been so stressful.
It was very, very stressful. I was like, you know what? Like, what's the point? Like, what is the point of all of this or whatever? And I got really, really emotional. Not crying emotional, but just like, I got into this, I want to quit. And why are you crying? Why are you crying? Why are you crying?
I don't know why. I don't know why things that affect you affect me. Why am I crying?
Cut the umbilical cord, man. You're like, what is happening? I know that we say we're family, but just
We're not family,
we're
okay?
not- this is just ridiculous.
I'm so sorry.
It's
Like,
all right.
I just... Anyway, sorry. Not to make this about me.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's talk about memories, emotions.
No.
What is going
Honestly, I'm so sorry. I can't imagine how stressful it must have been.
Yeah.
And especially for you to get to a point where you're like... Because I'm like, MTC Life is like your baby.
on? I know it's my
This
life.
is like...
I know.
So that's why to kind of know how important MTC Life is to you, and then to like hear how like
Yeah.
it was this week, I'm like, oh,
Yeah. And I was like, Tegan doesn't even know.
you didn't share with her?
Not yet. Not yet. So I want to find out what's going on first
Yeah.
before I can bring it to her,
Yeah,
right?
it makes sense.
And so, because then she's gonna stress with me, and I really want to protect her, right? And so I kind of like let me figure out what's going on here and whatever, because it might me by false alarm. It might even be a false alarm, and so like
Maybe
we're
it's
good.
just a miscommunication.
Maybe, like, I don't know, right? I'm in this I don't know phase still.
Okay,
so
and you haven't followed up. That's probably one
I
of the
haven't
reasons why
followed
you
up.
have
Yeah.
a clarity.
Well, I just found out last week.
Okay.
Right. And so, but I was like, man, what is happening right now? Like and I got into this point of like, not woe is me, but like, here I am trying to do good, trying to do, be respectful, do amazing things, help the community. And all of a sudden, like I'm just losing it all. Right.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I just, shut this thing down. And so this weekend, it's funny enough, this weekend, I start thinking of like, okay, what are my other skills and talents that I can do if I have to shut MTC Life down? So I
Okay.
started thinking about...
So tell me, I'm interested to hear. I'm interested to hear. I want to hear it all.
Yeah,
You'd be a really great radio host. I feel like you, music and radio would go really well.
yeah, I don't know the ins and outs of all that stuff. But a handyman?
You a handyman?
Dude,
Are you really good at... I that's not...
I love problems. I love fixing things.
But do you actually fix it?
Yeah. Yeah. If,
Sorry,
if it's
I'm
my
like-
house, listen, if it's my house, I'll get it to like 80% when I know it's working. I'm like, okay.
I know, that's how I'm like...
Yeah.
Okay, handyman.
Like
okay.
if Tegan's salon is leaking,
You're gonna do
for
it.
me, that's drugs. Like I was like, move, get out of here. And then I started like start trying to figure things out and start playing around with things like, okay, the hose is connected to this. I'm like, my brain starts thinking and I fix it. And then I fix it for her. Yeah,
Okay.
I love fixing things.
So option number 1 is handyman.
So handyman,
What's
like
option
like
number
a,
2?
like a jack of all trades, like a like
Jack of all trades, master of none.
pretty much. Pretty much. I'm not a plumber. I'm not an electrician, but I will figure it. I'll get your house.
I'll YouTube it.
Listen, I'll get your house to just where it works.
It will work for an extra sometime, maybe a week, 2
Listen.
months, a year, but you may want to invest in a
90 day guaranteed, right? I will 90-day guaranteed, right? So
90 day.
90 days. So that was my first one.
Okay.
My other one was Uber.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Yeah,
Okay, so Uber is good for emergency situations. No hate on Uber. I just do hear it's really hard to actually make money with Uber.
So when I first started the company, like I wasn't making any money, right?
Yeah.
Like I was charging like $35 just to let a school let me come in and do an assembly, right? And so I had to help with put food on the table. So I started driving for Uber. Nobody knows this. Now
It's just us and the family.
So now it's everybody there. So I started driving for Uber, and I quite. I'm not gonna say I loved it, and I don't want to say it was like it's my career choice, but I did like driving around and having conversations with people and learning from them, and then getting a bing, and I'm like, oh, let me go pick somebody else, and then driving and just learning. I learned a lot from people because wasn't just driving. I was trying to carry conversations with them. Now, if they're like
they don't want to talk to you, then you shut it down.
And I can tell if they don't want to talk to me. So I was like, okay, let me be respectful. But yeah, I had 5 stars on this thing, and then I was
reopen the account.
I was good. I was an excellent Uber driver.
Sorry, we gotta end early because he has to go pick someone. Anyway, okay, so we have handyman, we have Uber. What's the third?
And the third one, which I know nothing about, was one of those investors, like traders, day traders.
Okay.
Going in, not day traders from behind the computer, but like going in and Wall Street style stuff.
Okay.
Just like getting big accounts, investments, and stuff like that.
Okay. So that was the big 3.
Those were the big 3.
You went from Uber driver to investor. You shouldn't like rank them. So Uber driver should have first, then handyman because they're going up in skill level, and then like investment.
No, it would be handyman.
Handyman that didn't work out. Uber. If Uber didn't work out, you're going all in. Investor.
Investor. I am. So give me your money and I will invest it for you.
Listen, that's why literally
Integrity.
that's why we're doing right now this podcast, because we have a secret number. Please call this number. Give Miguel your money. I mean, can't guarantee 90-day guarantees.
Listen. I will fix your toilet and invest your money.
And drive you.
And drive you to places. I
feel like you are like an all around. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Another one that would have been good.
What?
Would have been real estate.
Yeah.
I would have enjoyed that.
I think one of the areas where you could be really good because you're really good with people is being a wholesaler. A wholesaler is people that go around and find out properties that are in distress, right? And they need to sell. And so you talk to them, you get them to sell at a certain point. Obviously, it's below market. And then you find somebody that wants to buy it. Then you do the transaction and you make like X amount of money.
Yeah. That's
so
what
I feel like that would be if you were getting into real estate and you want it, I would 100% recommend that you do wholesale.
There you go. Wholesaling.
Because you don't need any upfront investment. You just need you and your knowledge and your ability to talk, and you're set.
So listen, log in next week's podcast to see if
which one won.
What I'll be doing next.
What about a candle maker? You like aromas. You like things.
That's
T-shirt. Yeah, I mean, you have a profitable merchandise.
Candle maker. Not taking shots at anybody who makes candles. We need candles.
You can do like a manly candle maker. Listen.
Just in overalls.
Just in overalls. No shirt.
shirts.
You know the Ghost. What was it? That
show?
Ghost. Where like the guy you and Tegan can do a video and you're making a candle. And
oh my darling.
She could be lighting the candle.
Hunger for your touch.
I love it. Please let us know which profession. If you have any other recommendations for him, he's currently looking for other ventures, other careers.
Yeah. Okay, so that's why number 1 is really resonating with me, because the thought of quitting was an all emotional state.
Yeah.
And then logic kicked in this morning.
And you were like, I can't do that.
Not that kind of sense. It was the logical that I could. Like, I mean, I really could. I can just go to pick up any trade or do whatever and just, I'm pretty sure I'll be successful at it. But it was like, where's my heart? Am I really going to give up on this thing?
This is your baby.
This is my baby. So all the logical stuff, when push comes to shove and it does, I lose this account or whatever. Like, is it the end of the world? It might feel like the end of the world, and goes, but how can I recover from this really quickly, right? And so I started thinking of all these different things and whatever, and so I started feeling better. But it had to go through a process of from emotion to logical, and I had to and here's the interesting thing is, which I don't want to admit right now, I had to let the emotion run its course. Because when you're fighting back, you're only prolong it. I don't know if you've ever heard of the story of the buffalo and the
Cows? Yeah.
right? And so when you're avoiding it,
Yeah, you should share it in
Oh,
case people
sure.
are not familiar.
so I don't know if this is true.
No, it is true. I've heard it in multiple podcasts and multiple like
I know,
people
but it doesn't
saying
mean it's true though. Trust me, I've learned my lesson. I've said, I was like, I heard from, and like,
You're like, this is true.
Then
Well,
the teacher's
whatever.
like, no,
They
actually,
fact-check
they
you.
fact checked me. I was like,
But okay, but the premise or the principle is
Yeah.
100%
Yeah.
accurate. I feel like. So anyway, go on.
yeah. So it's the story of the cow and the bull, and the buffalo.
I think it's a buffalo. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a buffalo. So when these animals can feel when there's a storm coming, and so what a cow will do will run away from like a storm, kind of like just in opposite directions or the same direction. Well, yeah, in opposite direction, right? So if the storm's coming this way, it'll start running that way. And then what ends up happening is that you can't outrun a storm. And so the storm will just catch you. But because you're running with the storm, you are longer in the storm,
You're fighting it, right?
right? And so versus a buffalo, when the storm comes, it runs towards the storm. And so it just goes through the storm much quicker. And so a lot of the times when we're going through these emotions, we're fighting it. This is not happening. Oh, I'm going to. And so you tend to be in your emotions much longer. And so
Yeah.
what I realized this weekend is just go through the emotions, right? Just like whatever it is that I'm feeling, let them free. And this morning,
You know what though? I do have to say that it takes courage to go through your emotions.
Yeah.
Because often they're painful. I feel like emotional pain wreaks havoc. At least when you have physical pain, you can take Tylenol, you can know the cause of it. But emotional pain just wreaks havoc in your mind, in your heart, your thoughts. Is like such a huge thing that's going on. So I do think that it requires courage, and not all of us have the courage always to go through it. Sometimes we just want to like get out of there. We want to be the cow who's running away from it, right?
yeah, no, I agree. And all I heard was that I was pretty courageous. So absolutely.
From that.
You just
no,
said.
I did. So you know what? Let me give you credit. That did take courage. Yeah.
Jose Leonel Acosta, I believe it's my uncle. Hey, uncle from El Salvador, ¿cómo estás? He says, ¿cómo estás con el frío? No hay problemas, todo bien? And so that's what he said in Spanish.
Okay.
He says, how are you? How are you doing with the cold?
You gotta answer in Spanish so he knows that you're listening.
Oh, sí, José, ¿cómo está? ¿Todo bien? Sí, estamos todo bien aquí en Canadá. Estamos con Auntie María.
Auntie?
No, Anti-Maria.
Anti-Maria.
Not anti, anti.
I'm Anti-Maria now.
You know what? That's a great name. Did you ever figure out why they called it anti-Lehigh Nephi's?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, because it's actually it's not like at first when I first just read it, I thought that was like anti,
Yeah.
right? Like anti something, but it actually means it means something completely different.
Oh.
It means I have to double check it, but I think it means like people of God with God.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
not how I meant it with you.
I know. That's that's why I just take it.
I meant it like how I said it. Anti-Maria. Anti-Maria. So yeah, so those are the two. The last one that really speaks to me.
Mm-hmm.
Curiosity is the antidote to fear.
Mm-hmm.
This is so profound. It is when we fear someone or something is because we don't know much of it.
Yeah, it's true.
Right? So faith, culture, even when it comes to like political stuff, religion, race, did I say all that stuff? Gender, like all of that stuff. When we fear a class or when we fear someone or something or a culture or a faith or a religion or a doctrine or whatever, it's because we don't know. And in that knowing, we fear it. And then like to make matters worse, because we don't know, we are receptive to any false information that is given to us. Yeah. So if I'm afraid of a certain faith or a demographic, and because I don't know anything of it, I become more receptive to anybody else feeding me junk towards that faith or religion.
Yeah,
right?
That's true.
And so then I start to act on those fears. And so people tend to act with violence, right? Or, persecution and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So the antidote to all of that stuff, to fear, is just curiosity. Let's find out, not from the people that are telling you bad things about, but just go and talk to. if I'm not a Muslim and I want to know something about the Muslim faith, I am going to go talk to a Muslim.
Not someone who's preaching against Muslims,
Exactly,
right?
right?
Or the Muslim faith.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If I want to know more about the LGBTQ community, I'm not going to go to the...
Like an anti-person, you're going to go...
I'm going to go to a person of that identifies as that and be like, hey, tell me what's the movement, what's going on, right? And so there's all these haters out there that are just... Yeah, and so I guess be curious, people. Just absolutely ask questions, be curious, see what's going on, learn. It says something here to avoid. I don't avoid makes me uncomfortable. Well, I don't avoid what makes me uncomfortable. I approach it with curiosity, which is the tagline here. Mm-hmm. Have you ever been curious about something and then have you ever, how do I put it? Have you ever been curious or been offended or been angry with someone or something and all it took was just a simple conversation being curious?
Yeah. Multiple times.
Multiple times? Okay.
I'm okay with following up. You know that. He's like, let me ask a question that... but good for you because it says here like to even ask when you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, and some people take it as passive aggressive, and it's not. It's just a question.
Oh gosh, I love it. I love it. You're like, have you?
One that you said that you liked was learning is empowerment, not proof of worth.
Oh, I like that one. Yeah.
Didn't you mention this one?
I thought I did. I like all of them in all honesty. Learning is okay, so this is what one of them says as well. Learning is empowerment, not proof of worth. It says many people see learning as pressure. If I don't get this, I'm failing. Growth was never meant to be performance. It's meant to be a tool. So learning gives you options, language, and confidence. It's so true.
Yeah.
Because I think about areas in my life where I've grown. Like when I started learning about, let's say, financial investments, let's say like real estate. I started in a place where I felt so overwhelmed by it that I had no idea, right? And then I started reading resources, and that gave me a little bit more confidence. And then I started getting to know people that were doing it, and that built up my confidence. And then I took the plunge, which was like, I was full of fear, and that gave me more confidence, and I learned through it. Because there's only so much that you can learn from reading. Yeah. You have to take action, right? Yeah, so I totally agree with this, because even at the point that I am now, I realized that even though we're going through some challenges right now financially, we wouldn't have learned what we know now had we not gone through it or are going through it. Like we wouldn't have been able to take a step to investments. We decided to do a real estate investment in the US. We wouldn't have been able to do that had we not done an investment here. Yeah. Because we would have never learned about it. We would have never known how to do it. We would have never found a community, network, like all of that, right? Yeah. But now that doesn't mean that everything has been challenge-free. Yeah. It's still very stressful. It's still very like financially stretching. But we knew what we were getting into because we had the knowledge and we made the choice. And even though it felt right, it still comes with risks. So.
Yeah. I see. Mm-hmm. What was that thing that we mentioned it in a podcast a couple of times ago? It's you can't fix a thought. You can only...
You can't... Oh, I know which one you're talking. From your favorite book, Anxiety RX. You can't fix a thought with another thought.
No, not that. Not that. I always say that, but that's not it. No. Is you can't...
Excuse me, Dr. Kennedy. Yeah. It wasn't you who coined it. It was this man.
It was...
Let alone his like bestseller list of the book Anxiety RX.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for my royalty checks. You cannot fix... You cannot course correct a thought.
Yeah, it takes action.
Right? You have to take action.
You know, one of the things that I've learned through these like personal development journey, not from you, or maybe from you, I don't know. Sometimes like things are said and I feel like maybe you say them, maybe it's osmosis, maybe I get them from somewhere else. But anyway, in this journey of personal development, I have learned that sometimes we're like, okay, we have to course correct our thoughts, right? Like if you're thinking negative, you have to think positively. Well, if you're thinking positively, but you don't attach an action to it, the thoughts are not going to fix you. Okay. Right? You can't win through life with affirmations. Affirmations are great, and I'm a huge believer in affirmations as well. But there's been seasons in my life where I've been paralyzed and I've done affirmations. And the reason why I've been paralyzed is because I haven't followed my affirmations with actions.
Yeah.
Right? So if I say, okay, I am courageous, I am going to take action, and then I go throughout the rest of my day without taking action, then what am I telling myself?
Yeah.
So anyway, that's a little side note.
That's very good. Thank you for making it all about you. That's incredible. There's a researcher by the name of Steve C. Hayes.
It's okay. Make it all about you. This is the
It's actually about
MTC Live. What it stands for? Like Miguel
the coach.
Miguel the.
Miguel the coach.
Let me look it up. Anyway.
What are you talking about?
I am going to look it up.
MTC Life stands for Mentoring and Training and Coaching Life.
It does, but I'm going to give it a new name now.
Miguel the coach. Miguel taking in children.
Yes. I love that. Anyway, you were saying.
That's what somebody thought it meant. I was like, it doesn't mean that. No. Stephen C. Hayes talks about avoidance is or just emotional, right, and all that stuff. He says, check this out. Avoidance discomfort increases long-term distress.
Avoidance increases long-term distress. I was gonna look it up, man. Okay, sorry, you're right. I'm gonna do this later. Avoidance increases the
avoiding discomfort. So the discomfort that you're feeling, avoiding it increases the long-term distress.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
Right, and so there's an experiment that was done. It was called.
That's why. Listen, that's why you have to, at times, have difficult conversations with people.
No.
You have to.
No.
Because avoiding it only increases the distress.
No, but I just don't avoid it. No. I do have conversations with people that are willing to talk to me about it.
Okay.
But those are people that are just sending me nasty text messages. I was like, I don't want nothing to do with them.
Anyway. Again,
What are we talking about?
You guys do see the passive aggressiveness, right? I love it.
What are we
I
talking about?
personally love it. Miguel, please talk more.
About what? About this? What do we?
Yes, please. I love it. In all honesty, I'm like, sometimes when I hear you talk, in my mind, I'm like, Maria, don't say anything, because let him just keep talking. Don't stop the train.
I didn't do or say anything. What are we talking about?
I don't know what are you.
I'm talking about Stephen C. Hayes. He says that avoiding discomfort increases long-term distress.
100% agree.
With you, I think we're on the same page.
Where are we on the same page?
That we need to, if there's anything that's discomforting, we need to bring it forward. Which, what I'm going through right now in this account, I can't just sit in the back burner and just wait to see.
No, you have to do something.
I have to figure out. I have to be curious. I have to ask why, like what's going on, right?
Yeah.
So
when did they send you the email, or like?
I didn't. They didn't.
Oh, you heard it through grapevine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Psychology actually shows that avoiding discomfort gives a short-term relief, but increases a long-term anxiety.
Sorry, can you read that again?
Yeah. So psychology studies There's a study that was done. It's called ACT, Accept, and Commitment Therapy. Okay. And what they talked about is that psychology it shows that avoiding that discomfort, it will give you a short-term, like an immediate release. Yeah. But then it does increase the long-term anxiety.
Because you're still going through it.
We're talking about that whole cortisol thing, right? So the longer you're holding on to this anxiety, the higher the cortisols, and you want to be in a state where you just want to avoid as much possible the cortisol staying in your bodies for long term, because it's not healthy.
What's your action steps then that you're going
today?
To
I have to send out an email.
Okay.
You have to send out an email.
How do you feel about that?
How do I feel? Good question.
Stressed?
Yeah, I just, I do. Have you seen Endgame, Avengers game, Endgame? Mm-hmm. And there's a part where Doctor Strange starts meditating.
Yes.
And his head is like.
Is that how you feel? That's what you need to do to have the words come to you.
No. Do you know what he's doing there?
What?
Do you not remember?
I don't remember. Like, I seen it years ago, but I do remember the scene.
Okay, so what he's doing there is that he's able to, I don't say time travel, but foresee future events and how they take place. Okay. So if you choose A or B could happen. And if you choose B, A or B or C could happen. If you choose C, A could happen. Now he can go back and be like, okay, let's choose A and see what could happen here, 1 or 2. If you choose 2, then it's 1, 2, 3. And if you choose 3, it can be 1, 2, and it can choose whatever. So then there's this branch of possibilities.
Yeah.
And he's able to live it and see it all the way through until the end and see how they all end up happening. So in that scene where he just takes 2 minutes, he actually sees over 1 million or 1 billion different possibilities.
Okay.
How this whole fighting Thanos can look like.
Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna sit down and
That's what
kind
I've
of go through the
That's what so my family says that I have 2 superpowers. I got
Okay.
spidey senses when I know something's wrong. And number 2 is the Doctor Strange, that I can foresee future things. So I've been doing this.
Okay.
So this morning when I was like, okay, let me see what happens, if I do send an email, if I don't send an email, and then all these possibilities kind of stuff. And then, after today's podcast, I was like, you know what?
You need to send the
I
email.
have to send out the email.
Because at least you'll gain clarity. You'll rip the Band-Aid faster.
Yeah.
The thing that would suck is not to know, and then you're always apprehensive of how to communicate with this particular vendor, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's hard, man.
So wish me luck. I'll tell
Luck.
you exactly what happened next week.
Listen, if you see Miguel as an Uber driver, just 5 stars. 5 stars, people. He'll coach you while he's driving you.
Yeah, I'll quote you some books.
Listen, that would be a good business.
Yeah,
where people don't have time anymore, right? And maybe they can spend this time from point A to point B. You hire someone to drive you, but they also coach you while you're being driven.
The what?
So you're able to coach people while you drive, but they don't just pay for an Uber driver. They pay for like a coaching session, but the coaching session takes them from point A to point B, right? Because people say that they don't have time.
That is a good one.
Right?
Because I know this one Uber driver, he does karaoke. He has a disco ball and he's got some karaoke stuff, whatever, and he pressed the button and he's like, hey, you guys want to hear music? And the light bulb, what's it called? The
Disco
mirror
ball?
disco
Okay.
ball starts going around and it's a party and the music and they're singing their songs and there's a little screen with words. I can do a coaching.
Yes, can you imagine? And it's a high ticket item because you're getting one-on-one time. Is based on your terms where you're going from point A. Remember, oh my gosh, if somebody was going to work and it took like a solid 45 minutes to an hour and they're able to sit back and you're doing all the talking and everything, they're able to take notes or like, that's amazing.
That is
You're welcome.
amazing. You know what?
Maybe that. I would suggest that instead of Uber driving. At least you'll get more money. Uber driving, I hear that is not profitable nowadays.
No, but how would I get the clients then? I would still have
Meta. Just kidding. Meta ass.
put my knowledge into practice.
Exactly, right?
That would be good.
That'd be amazing.
But it can even be through Uber and then just record it and put it on YouTube.
Oh my gosh. Long form content on YouTube. You could do like
Yeah.
TikTok
Yeah.
with all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I think you're onto something.
I think I am. You know what? I think I might even still do it. I
think you totally should.
I still have my TikTok, my Uber account.
You could. I mean, look at, but I'm like, I think it'd be amazing. You could do YouTube Teen, right? And then parents pay extra to have you have this mentoring session with their teenager, getting them from point A to point B. Adults will probably pay more though. I don't know. You have to look at the logistics and stuff, right? But
Hire a driver, receive a coach.
that would be incredible. I honestly, I'm like, what? I'm heading to work and I'm getting this coaching knowledge, this motivation. People say that they no longer have time, but then you can find these things in pockets of time. And then you can create like an audio series and then of your best of.
Yeah.
And then kind of like, what's his name?
Are we planning something here right now? This is
What's his name? You love him. Something Brown.
Les Brown.
Les Brown, right?
Yeah, my coach.
Yeah, something similar where you could do audio things of your best and then people can buy it. You can be known as the Uber coach.
The Uber coach.
The Uber coach. Accessible to all. You can have merch. Oh my gosh. It'd be like, they would like get to know your merch. You could have little things. Honestly, I think you're onto something.
I was driven by Uber coach today.
Oh my gosh. That's incredible. You know what? For move over Uber, you can make your own ride sharing program.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know where to start there. That's just like long. Yeah. Listen, log in next week.
See,
I'll tell you exactly what's happening.
He's the Uber people's coach. You wanted to be the people's coach. I think this is a great way to be the people's coach.
Yeah, I know. I actually like this idea. I might just do it still.
Just for funsies.
Yeah, just in the evening. Just if we don't have a paid engagement, just turn on the app and be like, hey, let's go pick up some messed up people.
I mean, it wouldn't work if they're drunk. You're like trying to go.
Oh my gosh, I had what was it? Yeah, I had a couple of drunk girls, and and they were like club hopping. So they had just finished going to 2 clubs, and they were going to the third one. And I'm like, what kind of life is this? I wouldn't want to drive in Toronto anymore.
Yeah,
I love driving in Toronto, but just I don't like driving people in Toronto because there's a lot of like toxic and like they're drunk, and not going against anybody who's drunk and whatever, but just like the environment and the smell that brought into the car, and then having my kids the next day.
Just do it in the outer areas. Do it in expensive areas. That like everybody needs an Uber.
Everybody needs one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just keep your apps open.
Support Miguel. It is a bumpy road, 2026.
Oh, it is a definitely interesting road, needless to say. Yeah.
We're like, we don't even have anything else to say. I don't know. Pray for him.
Thank you guys so much for logging in and logging out with us as well.
Logging out and opening your apps. Please turn on your Uber apps.
Yeah. No.
You should have Uber on the top. You know what? It's like Facebook, Instagram, Uber. Be on the lookout for Uber Coach Miguel.
Uber Coach.
Always enough.
You're never alone when you got an Uber coach.
I think it'd be so good. Hire him. Uber Coach right here.
But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for logging out or logging in with us. Thank you so much. Next week, we're going to talk about part 3 to this. But in the meantime, you might as well just like, share, and subscribe to all of our social medias, and always get our merch. That's going to help sponsor school.
Just help him.
Get a minute, don't know. Get a minute of your time. Get a minute of your. Let it.
Hush up, gotta live right, and I'm never gonna let you out of my side. I've been knocked out, was a nice try, but I guess I get to keep my head on this time. Part of the creation, the relations I've got, the only one that keeps me safe, the only one you should trust. For sure, it ain't right that I have checked the speck of dust from all of its side. Hold down, that from my height, cause I didn't see the plank I have in my eye.